welcome to the tier list. We got 15 DCEU designs on screen. If your favorite character was not in here, just wait for part 2. Eventually, we will do this again and we'll talk about more characters. We tried to base it specifically off of their kind of first appearance or first like solo movie. There's about one, I think, in specific that we couldn't get a picture of, but we'll talk about them when we get there. Our tiers, starting with the top, the best of the best, the cream of the crop, 0.3 certified. That's where you want to be, right? Then next up, we got A tier, we got B tier, we got C tier, and then for D tier, we got the heck is this. This is where you remain in infamy, in 0.3 infamy, if you land on the heck is this. So without further ado, gents, are you ready?
I'm ready. I got some initial reactions here and I gotta
Perfect
mull over.
Spider-Man,
crispy characters.
I was born ready.
Let's do it then. All right. First and foremost, we got the number one to start it all off. The main man, if you will, not Lobo. Superman. This is specifically the Man of Steel design Superman suit. How do you guys feel on this?
Oh, this is an easy A for me.
A?
It's an A. It's an A. It's not my favorite Superman suit, but it's really, really good. It's just dark as hell.
I'm going A as well. If it needs to be a little more blue to be fully 0.3 for me.
Yeah. If the blues and reds were just a little more vibrant, I think this would easily be 0.3 certified. But you know what this costume reminds me of heavily? The first Andrew Garfield Spider-Man suit. Like that weird muted blue and red.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. So, best live action Superman suit, in my opinion.
Oh, for sure.
But it might get beat here in a year.
I was going to say, it makes me excited to see what James Gunn and crew have cooking, because this is I think a tough but also fairly easy one to beat if done right. Yeah. Do they keep the underwear?
I am always in for trunks all day. Wolverine, Superman, yes, they need them. They need it.
Let's see what they do.
They won't.
They won't. Next up, a lot of people's favorite Batsuit design. We have Batfleck. This is specifically the Batman versus Superman design. If you don't know this one, I don't know how, but it's the giant bat logo, very much inspired from the Dark Knight Returns, shorter bat ears. I'll be honest, I really like this one. I really, really like this design.
But is it the best?
It's up there.
It's up there in the A range.
It's definitely up there.
Okay. Well, wait, Hero, where do you put it? A or A, B certified? Well, that's Spider-Man, no tie break. Or not.
I honestly, I would personally put it up here.
Yeah.
I think this is one of the best Batman suits out there.
SB.
I hate to be that guy, but I want to put it at like B.
So what a bad tiebreaker.
Wait, it's like rock, paper, scissors, and like flame, and like
volcano.
Dude, I don't know. It's just like,
okay, what don't you like about the suit?
I always hated that logo.
Really?
I just
you don't like the fat bat?
No, I'm not a fan of the fat bat. The ears are just like,
oh, that's my favorite part. I love his cowl.
I don't like the cowl. The chin. It's a good chin.
Oh yeah, Batfleck's got a nice
chin strap, but I don't know. Just I like my Arkham suits. I like my Battinson suit.
Okay, but
I like my Dark Knight suit.
All right. So when you first saw this, right? How did it make you feel? Let's think back to what was it? 20 I can't even remember. 13, 14?
I got the poster in my room. Let me see.
How did
the
you
date's
feel?
covered. I don't know.
Because I feel like if you were hyped at first, because here's the thing.
I don't
comparing
really
it-
remember my thoughts on this movie.
Oh, not the movie. I just mean the costume.
Or not the movie. Oh yeah.
Because here's the thing. Comparing it to Battinson's suit, it's not fair. Because I think Battinson's suit is just it's a different level and a very
it's
different kind of suit.
Take the suit off, and Batfleck beats the hell out of Battinson
every day.
Yeah. Batfleck's physique is freaking.
That's what I'm saying.
0.3 certified.
In the suit. All right, you're telling me if you were stealing a candy bar from the convenience store and Batfleck showed up and said, "What are you doing?" You wouldn't be like, "Dog, I wasn't doing anything," because that suit looks so intimidating and ridiculous that it may just happen to be 0.3 certified. The more I talk about this, move it up. I think it's an A. It's got to fall in an A. By default, law of averages. B plus 0.3.
I was gonna say we got to keep it. We got to split the baby since we're
that's fine.
We're all three of us. Yeah, I'm okay with that though. I personally would put it at 0.3, but A is okay too. Well, next up, I hope we're not in disagreement of this one because I feel like this one should be easy. I might be wrong because I thought the other ones would be easy. But we got Wonder Woman, specifically from Wonder Woman 1, where her colors are more brighter because Batman versus Superman, her skirt is very like dark. It's almost black, not even a blue. In the Wonder Woman movie, very vibrant colors. Spider-Man, I'll kick this one off for you to start it. Where are we putting this one?
The pressure is on.
That's massive pressure.
On.
This is tough.
I'm 0.3 certifying this one.
Ooh, let's go.
Yeah.
It's a killer freaking suit.
Talk about taking inspiration from the comics and finding a way to modernize it and make it look better than comics. Because I would say it's better than her weird like underwear trunk thing that she has in the comics. When I think of Wonder Woman, I think this battle skirt and the armor she has.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It felt really good with the story that they told, and it felt more in line with what you would wear coming from Themyscira from the DCEU standpoint. Now, I will say I feel like there's definitely some controversy surrounding Wonder Woman in a modern design age of keeping the traditional but changing the look of her character. This is a really good example of casting the right person with the right suit on. It just is very fitting for Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
And if you went someone who's like beefier, I think it would look weird, and you'd probably go like the undies look. But this was just masterful, just all around, just very good.
Yeah, I love the boots of it too.
Boots are dope. The way it just fits right.
Yeah, talk about like a character or a person fitting into the suit incredibly well.
Is this the what? Okay, I'll say because of the suit. When I see Gal Gadot, I think she is Wonder Woman, as much as I think Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark in Iron Man.
Yes,
more so than I think Henry Cavill is Superman.
Yes,
Henry Cavill's good at stuff like
Henry Cavill's just good at everything.
Yeah,
and because I also see him as Geralt.
100%.
When I think of Henry, I do think of Geralt as well. So
weird. I think of Mission Impossible 2 as the guy.
He was also really good in that.
Oh my gosh, dude! I went down a rabbit hole with that the other day. By the way, it's total sidebar that I could run into, but oh man, I need to watch that again.
Good movies. Yeah. All right, next up, this one was specifically requested by the lovely Spider Brando. We got Cyborg from Zack Snyder's Justice League and Josh Whedon's Justice League.
Ooh.
I'm gonna let Spider Brando start with this one. What are you feeling on this one? I have a feeling I know where you want it, but what are your thoughts?
What the heck is this?
Ooh. Why is that?
It's just like it just looks so bad. He looks like a freaking Terminator and not. Actually, I mean, I guess that's like the point of Cyborg, but I don't know. Like comparing him to Teen Titans Cyborg, and I guess could be super hard to do live action, but also not hard to do with the budget that Warner Brothers and DC has. I would have preferred like a more classic route than like a Terminator 2.0. So I'm
That's
not a big
fair.
fan of the whole red either. Like he's always had more like a blue color scheme. And yeah, I'm not a big fan of it.
When I think of Cyborg, I think of someone. I think of the character he was before. Someone who loved playing football, who very physical. That's why losing his body hurts him. And maybe that's what they're trying to do with this. But when I see this, I don't think of someone who enjoys football, or it feels like it just strips so much of his character away.
Mhm.
And
Mm-hmm.
not only is it a weird design like the slender body, which I personally don't mind, I just think it's too bland. Like there's no flavoring, there's no seasoning, there's nothing unique. Like I could see this design being in a Terminator movie. Or it was in a Terminator movie, I feel like.
Yeah. The thing that's missing for me is having places where you see flesh. There needed to be more flesh scattered throughout Cyborg to really not give like a horror element to his character, but I think exactly what you said. Someone who's physical, who like that's a constant reminder when you look in the mirror. It's like, yeah, I'm changed. I'm not the same person. But at the same time, he looks way too mechanical and like diamond like, of where you see all these different shapes and prisms and all that kind of stuff. Like it's just, I didn't love it, to be honest with you. I'll put it in C though, because I do think in action scenes he does look pretty sick, but overall I just think it was a poor choice and it felt more generic than most things, especially in Justice League.
Yeah. I will agree with the C. Sorry, Spider Brando. Mainly because at least when I look at this, I still get I still get the feeling it's supposed to be Cyborg. And I don't think, oh well, that's just another guy. I guess, another robot. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm indifferent towards it. I'm not a fan of it, but I don't hate it either. I just personally would never go with that design.
It's I'll say this from a Mortal Kombat standpoint. From live action, if you were to take Kano and Jax and add a DC's flair to it, you get that combination of shoulders down look that Jack may bring, but
Yeah.
from head up, that side that you kind of get with the eye and those types of things. So it's possible,
Yeah.
but I just, more flesh was just needed for me overall. That's what I always think of when I think of what would a live action cyborg look like.
Agreed. Very well. C is where he will live. Just kind of above hatred. Next up,
It's
The
fitting
Flash.
for Cyborg.
It
C
is,
for
right?
Cyborg.
Yeah, C for Cyborg. There you go. Next up, we don't have an F tier because this is where that movie would live. But costume wise and purely costume wise, so gents, we have to separate our hate for a moment. The Flash, specifically his The Flash movie costume. Lou, I'm gonna throw this one over to you. Thoughts?
No, I don't hate this. I'm just gonna say that, because especially when I was looking for Funkos and this came out and I was standing there, I was like, damn, that looks good. I actually like the way that this suit looks. I just think that they ruined it by making him Rubber Man in the beginning of the movie. But in overall terms, like when Barry 2 was like, yo, jump into this so you can do some stuff, I'm like, that's a dope suit. I'd want to be in it. I put it on an E tier personally.
Spider Brando?
I'm going A tier.
Oh,
The
you're gonna say,
movie.
the heck is this? I'm just
No, The movie is what the heck is this? But the suit was probably the best thing from that movie.
The suit was kind of dope. I don't know about the whole butt double thing that came onto that though. You guys ever see
was
that?
weird. Yes.
From like
I
the
did.
behind scenes, like when his back was facing the camera, they had a butt double come in, so it just like looked fuller in the cheek.
Man's not doing his squats.
I guess
No.
not. You can tell by the way he runs. My man's got no power.
I will say, as much as I hate this movie, I think this is one of the best Flash designs out there. I like the suit, but one thing that I feel like we talked about a lot when the movie came out in trailers that we do like about the movie, when he's running and the way it charges up and like the yellow lines, that's like perfect Flash. I don't know exactly what I would change about it though to make this like S tier 0.3 certified. It feels like it's missing that one last thing though, but I can't quite put my finger on what it is. So me personally, A plus though.
I'm gonna be honest, this might be weird to say. The Flash suit looks better in someone who's taller.
I can see
I
that.
think for me that's kind of it of like I like the aesthetics, but someone who's like 6'3", 60. I don't know exactly how tall Barry Allen or Wally West are in their suits, but I always see like the more like longer versions of Flash from like the animated series and shows and stuff of like slightly broader, a little bit taller, more leg. I think this suit would pop a lot more. And I think that's the reason why I like Batfleck's suit is because of the shape and the size of and the dimensions that he has. You put that on someone thinner with that size of a logo, everyone's going to be like, this logo looks trash. Why? Because the person doesn't really, that their chest isn't the right size, their shoulders
They're not
aren't broad
filling it
enough,
in.
their torso's not long enough. So if this was elongated a little bit more, I think it would have made the lightning look that much better. That would have been my only change. But the golden boots though are nasty.
Yeah, this is a good Flash costume. Very good. Next up, Aquaman 2. Aquaman. This was the one that I, for some reason, for the life of me, could not find Aquaman 1. Aquaman. Don't ask me why. And the pictures I found were blurry as heck. So I just said, we're going with Aquaman 2. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. I feel like this should be 0.3 certified. This is a nasty looking suit. I love the colors, the scales, the armor look. It looks regal. One of the best superhero costumes out there.
0.3 certified.
Triple it up.
It's a killer suit, man.
It's so nasty, dude.
Name someone who pulls off a better color combo than Aquaman, though. Who else
Orange
is
and
orange
green?
and green that doesn't? That's off the top of your head. Find me someone. I don't think you can.
I can't think of anyone besides like a leprechaun.
But
yeah,
this one,
Howard the Duck. Orange shirt,
yeah,
orange
sure.
bill. Or not
this-
orange, green shirt, orange bill.
Sure.
This one, I will say, the detail. This would be a suit that I want to see in person.
Yes, 100%.
I would love to go to some sort of like museum and see it pulled from the movies with the trident and this on a mannequin just to see how good it looks. I would love to see this and literally touch it.
It just makes me feel like they said, okay, what worked in the first one, and let's just make it better. And essentially what they said was, okay, let's just make it brighter. Because that's really, in all honesty, kind of all that they did. And it looks so sick. And it fits him so well, too.
Shout out Zack Snyder. Darkening life. Even this next dude, I'm not going to jump ahead, but go ahead.
No, let's get to him. Martian Manhunter, Zack Snyder's Justice League, who was in there for very little, but enough to have rated design.
I'm going to go, the heck is this? I don't Like what was the goal here? Not with his design, like literally the suit, the chest, the X cross with the red of like what's going on. Like, I don't know. I can't like interpret what it looked like going back and watching it. Not saying it's terrible, but for me, it's just I look at it and it's just like I turn my head like a dog sometimes. I'm like, what am I looking at?
Yeah, Spider Brando.
I'd say I'm torn between the heck is this and C. So I'm going to default to the heck is this the more I look at it.
Interesting.
What does he think? What does he think?
It's hard because I have a soft spot for Martian Manhunter.
Same dog, same.
And I actually like this. I actually really like this suit.
What about it though? Because remove the way he looks and just the suit with the cape.
But my thing is we're rating the whole design.
All right.
Especially with him. Here's the thing. He's honestly the first character I would say on here, besides Cyborg, right? That is kind of also the look of his person, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody else kind of fits in very well, and they don't have that issue. But Martian Manhunter is a CGI character. And I think the face and the eyes looks fantastic. And looking at like a full body art of what it looks like, a concept art of it, it looks really good. I really like it. I like the X because it's playing homage to the OG costume without looking silly. Yeah, I like this. I would put it at B though, because even though I like it, I feel like it's missing a couple things to make it like an A. But I would personally put it at B.
At for those reasons, at best, I can move it to a C. They could make this. They could come out with 10 more versions of Martian Manhunter suit, and 10 of them would be better. For me, if you can get that much better, which I think that they really could with this, I don't know. I'm like, why did you choose that? That's my deck is this. Like, Cyborg I can get away with. I don't know. And I love Martian Manhunter, but I think that's why I probably don't feel as favorable for this, is because I'm a lot more critical. Because my expectation of what I want is more of that like seafoam-ish green type of skin with the lighter blue cape with the red X on it, like that type of thing with the trunks. Give me the little boots and stuff with it. I just like the more classic Manhunter from my perspective. So
fair.
But put it at C. I'll go. That's fine. That's fine.
I think if this suit had like a full red X and not just like whatever the heck that X outline is, or whatever the heck that X outline is,
that's fair.
I'd move it up.
Okay,
that's fair.
Who do we got next?
All right, next up, we got Batflick making a return. This time, specifically, his blue, if you want to call it blue, his weird blue and gray suit from the Flash that he used in the chase sequence at the beginning.
I did not like suit. I did not like
suit. I don't like it. It's so random.
Yeah. I go down with that one.
It feels like it took someone looked at the Batflick suit, the original one, and said, let's take away everything cool about it. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make it weirdly chainmail like. It's gonna have a bunch of holes in it. And the Bat logo is gonna be kind of cut in half. And as much as I like the big fat Batman logo, the minute you start like cutting it or playing it into a different kind of shape and playing with other shapes around it, it looks ugly.
I didn't love when it came out and everyone's like, they finally gave Batman a gray and blue suit. And I'm like, no, like, this is not good. It reminds me of like the 90s George Clooney blue with like a weird
Yeah.
battle update to it.
Yeah.
And I didn't really love that suit. Go check out our Batman tier ranking for suits. We talk about.
And that's why I say it's a weird blue, because they also didn't pick a blue that Batman is kind of like synonymous with.
Mm-hmm.
They picked that weird grayish blue that, like you said, the only other place I've seen it is in George Clooney's, and it's a ugly blue on this suit. It doesn't work. I don't know if also it being exposed in daylight makes it worse, because I feel like now you see all the details of it and it looks just bad, honestly.
Listen, like many things in this movie, this was intentional.
Yeah.
And it was not good.
You think they lightened it up just to kind of like offset the tone that the darkness that the DCEU had during the last appearance, just to have like a final?
I mean, it was intentional that they did brighten up everyone's suit for this. Even Gal Gadot, when she showed up, like they did it on purpose. But then again, we're not really seeing this suit in all of its like true natural glory.
Oh, yeah.
We have, color grading and editing and all that kind of crap with it. But even still, I hope I never see this suit ever again.
Yeah, throw it in the trash.
Until I watch this video. Like that's the only other time.
That's why all the McFarlane toys of this specific suit are still sitting at pegs at Walmart.
Yeah.
Because it looks horrible.
Yeah. You can't make this one look good. And I'm so sorry, Ben Affleck, that this is your final run. You gone but never forgotten.
No, this is definitely forgotten.
Gone and forgotten.
Yeah. Next up, we got what every girl in whatever year this movie came out of dressed up as Halloween. We got Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad, the David Ayer Suicide Squad, which this includes her weird jacket, the Daddy's Little Monster rip tee, her short little booty shorts and fishnets, which forever changed for a lot of people what Harley looks like, and for a long time did. Spider Brando, I'm gonna kick this one off to you. What do you think about this?
I gotta know me first. I'm torn. I want to know what your guys' opinions are before mine, but I want to put it at 0.3 certified. It's a great, it's a very different take on Harley.
Different ain't always good,
but I mean, it fits a lot of Harley's characteristics and kind of.
This tells you the kind of women Spider-Man. I'm just messing.
Yeah, this is crazy that this is alive too.
I'm gonna put it in B. My first entrance into B. It was.
Or not to B.
That is the question. That's fair.
That's the question.
But I like it because it's fitting for the character, Margot Robbie, the character that moves forward. I like it because it's unique to who they presented to us. However, I have a soft spot for animated Batman Harley Quinn and kind of that type of look. It's unique, you know what I mean? Like for all the wrestling fans out there, this is like a dream for a wrestler to kind of ultimately evolve into, to be like, this is great. The costume alone itself isn't bad. It's just busy and interesting. And do I think that you're going to stop some enchantress, like world-ending type of killer monster type person in this? No. Like, this is straight out of the Warriors movie. If you guys have ever seen that, like Street Gang, like it fits. I don't love it. I don't hate it, but it fits.
I'll be honest. I would have put it at a C personally. Cause I get what they're trying to go for with it. They were like, someone was in the meeting room and they're like, what if Harley Quinn was sexy? And they were like, yes, make her sexy. And then this is what you got. And it's like,
and
fine.
You couldn't say anything sexier than Daddy's Little Monster. I mean, that's like, that just sends everybody just through the top.
into a rage. No, I personally don't like it. It feels very C-like. Just because there's a different costume that is so much better. I'll split the baby with you guys, a B. because I feel like that averages out a little more.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh.
That's fair.
Next one. I don't think we're going to have much debate on this one. Cheetah from Wonder Woman 1984. And let me tell you guys, out of all the pictures, this one took me the absolute longest to find. And I had to go into the annals of Reddit. I had to take this from a Reddit post to find a non-blurry picture, because every picture on Google, for some reason, was of the trailer of the movie, where they basically freeze framed it and screenshotted that. I guess nobody wanted to remember this movie and bothered to take a higher resolution look at her until I found this Reddit post, which kind of gives a better look. So I'll be honest, what the heck is this?
The heck is that?
Yeah. I'll go with that. I mean, if I were to see it and you were like, what character, DC character is this? I'm like, probably Cheetah, but it feels very generic. Doesn't feel like they put too much effort. Hero, they got your red eyes though. I don't know, man. That might move it up a spot.
Nah.
I'm kidding. I just
live in infamy so we can forget about this.
Yeah, I would not put this anywhere else. So
Yeah.
I think we're
let's forget about this design as much as Steve Trevor's body double forgot about Wonder Woman.
Yes.
Next up, we should. Next up, Doomsday from Batman versus Superman. What are your thoughts?
Guys, not only is this one of my favorite superhero movies ever, one of the most enjoyable. I enjoyed the heck out of this movie. I hated the ending. I like Doomsday. When I saw Doomsday, I thought this is Doomsday. Do I wish he had his green basketball shorts on? No. But I liked Doomsday. I personally give him an A.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. Yeah, when you see this and Superman's like, if Doomsday lived and Superman died and someone posted this and they're just like, Doomsday, watch out for this guy. He killed Superman. And be like, that guy definitely killed Superman. He looks ugly and menacing and nasty. And every time he evolved, he got worse to the point where he just looked like a rage monster at the end of that movie. I give the style an A. I think he looked good.
Interesting. Spider-Man.
B.
B.
It's a good adaptation from, or like translation from comics to live action. I don't know, it just looks too funky at times.
I'll put it at
Where would
B.
you put it?
Okay. Why?
Seems like you're gonna put it worse.
Yeah. Why? Why is it so weird? Don't be nice. Let's be real here. We're live.
I'll be honest. It's a C for me.
You called me out, man. I gotta call you out.
No, that's fine. I like it. I'd say C personally. I'm just trying to split the child here. C, because it just feels so generic, right? Like if you were to tell me, hey, or not me, but if you told Chat GPT, make me a giant monster that has kind of spikes, and would fight someone very powerful, this is what it would come up with.
Boom.
And it's just like there's nothing inspiring about him. Like I think the face is the best part of him.
It's a very important piece.
But everything else is just kind of crappy. I will say, I don't know if you guys ever seen it, the concept art for Doomsday.
It looks ridiculous.
No, it looks so much better.
That's what I'm saying. Ridiculous isn't like a good.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
That's laughable how good they tried to make it.
Why?
But I think of it more of like he was just born and he's evolving into, because again, if I were to talk about the movie, Doomsday still had to take another step, in my opinion, before he did what he actually did. And I think that final Frieza version of him isn't some smooth little monster. It's kind of form 2 of just like, you look like hell on 2 legs. He
Which I
didn't
feel
look-
like a spikier, a
Oh, yeah.
spikier version of Doomsday would be.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
this just kind of feels like just there. So yeah, B. I feel like some people watching this are probably going to be like, what? They gave it a B? Yeah, because I mean, the bones are there. The bones are there for it. I just think they needed to execute it better, and they ultimately just left stuff out that they.
We need to make sure that that's the final version of him that we're seeing. Okay, the final version. My guy was just born like hours before this. Cut him some slack,
Well,
It could be worse. It could be worse.
it could be
Cheetah.
worse. It could be Cheetah, and it could be weird Batfleck.
Yeah.
Batman. It could be a lot worse. But it doesn't matter because the hierarchy of the DCU designs are about to change.
Mm.
We got Black Adam from Black Adam. Specifically, we have to make this note with the hood.
Ooh.
With the hood.
Oh. 0.3 certified. No question in my mind. I'll debate it.
Spider-Man.
P3C.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
I love this design, and I wish he kept it. I wish he kept the hood.
Oh, yeah. He's just zapping the hell out of people in that thing, and I'm like, let's go. This movie gets too much hate, in my opinion. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
That's not what this is about, but
we need to do a video on that again. But yeah, this movie gets hated on a little too much.
But he looked good. One of the best suits. That's another suit that like I want to see it in person. Like I feel like when I touch it, 1, I'm gonna get electrocuted. That's for darn sure. 2, it feels like the way that they made it feel like I feel like it is from Kondak. I'm just like, is this like woven like
The texture
cloth?
of it
Yeah,
is
like
amazing.
what is it? And for how big the Rock is, the fact that like he doesn't like overshadow the suit in a lot of ways. Like it looks good.
Yeah.
That was going to be my main point, is that it's The Rock. The Rock inherently, because it's The Rock, is already a cool person, and his character is already going to be cool. But this just makes him look cooler. So imagine saying this is the costume that made The Rock look even cooler. Like, come on, man. It's like his theme song, in wrestling. Like, it's a cool theme song.
It's just cool. It just bleeds cool.
I love his costume.
It's cool.
I wish there was more of it.
Oh yeah, I would have been rooting for him versus anyone. Henry
Did he
Cavill.
need a cape?
That could be a debate for a longer time. I feel like I could talk about that for a minute. However, name another character who would look just as cool with a cape, without a cape, and with a hood on.
With a hood and a cape.
Hooded cape.
Ooh. Nasty. The attachments that we could have here. Gentlemen.
Sick. Sick.
Well,
so the next one is sick. He's sick in the head because he has tattoo damaged on his forehead. That's how sick he is.
I don't even want to think about. I don't even want to.
Regrets.
Hey, listen.
No.
We don't hate typos and we don't hate typos and tattoos.
No, that's good. It's all right. I'm just saying this choice was just
because doesn't he have like the typo?
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No. He has damaged on his forehead, but I don't think he has like any other words other than like haha everywhere.
I thought he
guys,
no words.
No, I think that was a meme. Gangster Joker from the Suicide Squad. Jared Leto's Joker.
Great soundtrack, bad Joker. The heck is this?
Bottom right now.
Below the heck is this?
Yeah, I agree.
And it's just
this
like,
is one of my
did anyone else
favorite Jokers?
Favorite? What did he do?
I don't know. I vented to you guys
just
about
laughing
this
in the booty
once
club.
Before.
He didn't do anything.
Yeah. I don't know.
If you're a Jared Leto fan, I
I just don't
guess
see it. Just
like
don't see it.
maybe people are into that. I don't know. Just
I feel like there's a world where you can make a gangster Joker work. But like the weird tattoos and like leaning into the I'm crazy type of trope of him, I don't think that was the way to go. And I ultimately think that's what makes this look. They're trying too hard to be cool. And then he just looks goofy and bad goofy, not even like cool goofy. No, it's bad.
If he was an original character and they didn't steal the ha 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 stuff and this wasn't Joker, maybe there's a world that I like this. But Joker's my favorite villain and I don't care for it. I'm willing to say that as Batman is 2 spots over. Batman's my favorite superhero ever. So
It's not a good design.
no.
Next up, second to last, we got our second repeat. We got Harley Quinn from the Suicide Squad, James Gunn Suicide Squad. This is her full costume that she wears, I think, at the start of the movie and then loses it for some reason. Or because she gets kidnapped, right? I'll be honest, I think this is a 0.3 certified. I love this costume of Harley.
I'm 0.3, yeah. No further questions.
Run it.
Right.
Run it. Run it. Run it. Run it. Run it. Run it. Such a great design. Oh my gosh.
I was gonna say it's the same thing as Wonder Woman, where it's take inspiration from like comics and like other adaptations and find a way to make it like cool and unique while still being like tactical for the purpose of your movie. This feels like a tactical Harley suit. Like she's going out on a mission, like Super Spy Harley. I love it, dude. It's so 100%. Cool.
Color scheme, fantastic. The corset style, the belt, the kind of diamonds of like playing into that card type of thing with that type of theme. The way that her makeup is done, like everything about this is just so detailed, in my opinion, that like it gives me hope for all James Gunn. Like, does James Gunn really miss when it comes to suits and costumes and looks of his heroes and villains? No.
It also helps that Margot Robbie's just so killer at her role.
100%. But it fits the character, just like you're saying with Gal Gadot. Like this, when I think of Harley Quinn, when I think of Suicide Squad, this is what I think of. This is Suicide Squad. Not that fool at the bottom.
Which fool? Because the last one is everybody's new favorite fool. We got Peacemaker. This is specifically from the Peacemaker show. Or no, this is the Suicide Squad one. Sorry. The only difference from the Peacemaker show is that his blues are brighter. But I couldn't find a good picture of it, so I just went with when John Cena went to the premiere dressed up as Peacemaker, because I think it offers a great look at it. How do we feel about this one?
Do you guys want me to break the ice on this and then just...
Yes.
Okay. This, for me, based on what I just said, is an A.
I agree. I second that. I was going to say A from the start.
Go A.
Okay.
I
was ready to defend so hard. So hard.
No. It's just too good. It's a way of... It's a simple costume design. There's nothing like extraordinary except maybe the helmet being like the most eye-catching part, but it looks good, and it looks like something that this character would wear in universe, knowing who he is. And in real world, I wouldn't be like too shocked to see it. It looks cool.
For me personally, I really like it because I think it fits John Cena. I think John Cena is a massive human being. And I've watched John Cena for a very long time in my life. And I think he looks really awkward outside of most things in a lot of roles that he plays, besides like the tactical tight black shirt, military style stuff, which this kind of is in a way. but it's fun. It's like it's such a fun suit. If I had to choose any of these, would I pick Peacemaker's suit? Absolutely not. I would never wear that in a million years. But the way that it's designed, helmet included, it's kind of silly, but it's so fitting for the Peacemaker character live action, John Cena. Like it just blends so well, and I think it's just a good choice all around. Just makes sense.
Agreed.
But
Well,
I sometimes don't know why, but it does.
yeah, it's hard. This is one of those that's hard to explain why to people it looks good, but I think when you see like Suicide Squad and then Peacemaker, seeing him in motion and like the things that it does and how it fits him, it just looks good.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to explain it without someone having seen the projects, because I feel like at first glance someone will look at this and be like, "That's silly."
Yeah,
but I like it. I quite like it. Well, we have our tier list done, but we're not done. We have to, something that we do here in all of them, we go through the tiers and then order them very quickly. So let's do that starting from the bottom. The heck is this? At the best, worst costume, I guess you can say, you have Batfleck, then you have Cheetah, and then you have Joker. Is Joker the worst of these three designs?
no, just the dumbest.
Who is the worst?
I think it's Batman. Oh shoot! All right, hero.
No, we
You gotta
go
break
Batman.
it.
We can go Batman.
Oh, never mind. Fun's over.
I was gonna say I think Batman's worse, and then I would also dare say Cheetah's worse than Joker. Like, she looks dumber than Joker, but better than Batman's weird costume.
God, it's not a flattering photo at all.
No,
Damn.
it is what it is. C tier, we got Cyborg and Martian Manhunter. Who looks better in this one?
I think it's in order.
Spider Brando? Break the tie here because I think Martian Manhunter is better.
I think he's better too.
There we go. That's what we're talking about, boy.
Oh, we lost the C tier. It's fine.
It's okay.
go.
What's the B tier?
B tier. Who's better, Harley or Doomsday?
Harley.
I'll go Harley as well.
I didn't lose the B tier. I thought you guys were gonna throw Doomsday.
No, I think Harley looks better. It's goofy, but it's better. Well,
It's a whole fit, top to bottom, versus my
yeah.
over there.
All right. Now the next two tiers, these are going to be the ones
That's
that are difficult.
big time.
A tier, we got first up Man of Steel, Superman. We got Batman versus Superman, Batfleck. We got The Flash. And then we have Suicide Squad, Peacemaker. I will say I think Peacemaker is where he deserves to be at.
Agree. I would move one person.
Who's that?
Flash. To the front of the line, baby.
The front?
To the front of the line.
Spider Brando?
I'm definitely moving him over that Batman.
Okay.
And
I would
think I'm moving
agree.
him over Superman.
The majority
wouldn't?
wins here. I wouldn't, but I also understand it. Like, I'm not mad at it. I personally wouldn't, but I'm okay with it.
I'm just going off the basis. I don't think the Flash suit will ever get better. I think that's like the best that we may ever see the Flash suit.
I hope
Superman
not.
suit can't get better. No, I hope not, but
True. All right. Is Batfleck where he deserves, or is he above Superman?
I'll lock that in.
I'll second that, Spider Brando.
Lock it in.
Yeah, all
All right. Well, your A through the heck is this. Last, definitely not least, we got the cream of the crop.
Mm.
We got 0.3 certified. At the top, we have Wonder Woman. We got Aquaman 2, Aquaman. We got Black Adam. And then we have Harley Quinn from James Gunn's Suicide Squad.
Guys.
Is this in order?
No.
I don't think so either.
No.
Who are we moving?
No.
I got my order.
No.
Hit
My
us, Tony
order-
Brando.
Go. Aquaman.
Okay.
Fuck, it's tough. Black
I'm
I
gonna
Adam.
agree. I agree with this first pick.
Oh shoot.
Black Adam.
Black Adam second,
Bro, what?
and then
No,
Guys,
I don't
no.
know, man.
I want both of you to Google Harley Quinn Suicide Squad right now and make it as
Okay.
big as possible.
Let me look at it again. Hold on.
As
above
big
Aquaman. No, that's so weird.
Bro.
We talked very
from
highly.
from the chest up, like 100% full thing. I'm not saying, yeah, of course, we talk pretty highly. This is point through certified, but complete look, top to bottom, head to toe, 360.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to agree.
I've got to say,
Yeah.
she's got the most complete fit. It's
Yeah.
just detail on detail on detail.
And here's the reason why. Immediately next to it is someone cosplaying from the Suicide Squad movie. That exact same costume, and it looks sick. It looks so good. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Oh, it's money. It's such a good fit.
Yeah. Complete package.
Layered.
Yes.
And it's layered up too. Like you would need so much VC to even begin to make this. You're at Game's End by the time you get a fit like this.
Yeah. I like it.
Don't tell me you didn't. I mean, did you look at the back of the jacket? Did anyone see what it says?
No, I haven't
By
found.
Young.
Is that what it says?
Think so. Oh, this picture that I'm looking at, it says "Live Fast, Die Young" back there.
Does it say Die Young, Spider Brando?
I can't find a picture of it.
Oh, I guess I don't know if that's an official one. I don't know.
Either
Anyways,
way,
It's
I'm
neither
putting it
here
up
nor
there. Yeah, I'm putting it up there. All right, is Aquaman where he deserves to be?
Oh, it says "Die Clown." I'm stupid.
I'd put him over these two.
I'm tied. I'm tied between him and Wonder Woman.
Ooh. So is Black Adam the last?
I think Black Adam would be.
Yeah. I feel like what would set him off completely, a much more vibrant gold for his lightning logo, that would set that costume off to 1,000,000%. It's too muted.
I agree. If we saw him again, I wholeheartedly think that they would do that for Black Adam 2 or something like that. That'd be like the next evolution of his suit.
All right. Wonder Woman or Aquaman?
I'll lock it in. It's interchangeable for me. I don't care. But Aquaman's just it's nasty. It's just
Spider Brando?
so good.
Lock it.
I'll third that. We'll lock it in. Well, that is your final tier list for the DCEU design. Let's put an asterisk part 1 because there's definitely going to be a part 2. There's too many characters that we've left out that definitely we need to talk about.
Guys, does this 0.3 certified tier dump on a Marvel 0.3 certified tier?
What was our old 0.3 certified for? Maybe.
I don't remember. Maybe we need to do another.
we need to do another. I don't think we haven't. This in fact is our third tier list. So I think we need to eventually do an MCU one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we've done the Batman suits
And the Spider-Man.
Spider-Man suits.
Specifically Peter Parker. I always have to add that.
Ooh. Okay. Let me ask this question before we go. Does your favorite MCU Spider-Man make it above any of the 0.3 certified in the DCEU?
Ooh, no, definitely not. I can confidently
MCU
say they would not.
Spider-Man.
No,
I mean, A tier's crispy too.
it would make it above the A
man,
tier.
that final swingsuit might. That
I-
final swingsuit might
I-
make it 0.3.
It feels like an A tier to me, Spider-Man now.
I have one big caveat with the final swingsuit, but we can talk about that when the time is appropriate.
Is it too shiny?
It feels like it's satin. Like
It's
it
up
feels
to
like
you.
I would put it on my head when I don't want my hair to frizz up.
Have you ever swung around the city in cotton or wool, sir? Satin is
Oh, boy.
definitely the most liberating of all the materials to swing in.
I mean, I get it, but still, no.